it's a very specific question, and if you could explain me and to the viewers, because I myself have a very limited knowledge about this topic also. Um, what is your take on um, the driven numbers caused the driven numbers in homelessness, specifically numbers risen in women caused financially? What do you think is the driven cause for that problem?
Well, in Australia, homelessness among women has increased dramatically to the point now that 40% of homeless people are women over 50 years old.
Wow.
Um, the the main reasons for that is that is divorce, domestic violence, um, and this is caused by women who are being put into positions where they financially aren't able to afford the rents and the expenses. And also, here we have a really big shortage of rental properties. Um, the property market's gone absolutely nuts, and prices are just going higher and higher and higher. And there's a lot of women that just can't afford to pay the rents that are being asked, and they may be leaving a domestic violence situation with their children and just can't get a home to live in. So they sleep in their cars, they sleep in um, bus shelters and parks and so on. And unfortunately, there isn't much being done about it from a point of view that there just aren't the sort of properties available for them to live in. So traditionally, homeless shelters are made up of a diverse range of people that quite often have mental health issues or drug abuse issues, and they're not safe for women to go and live in, especially if they've got young children. So it is becoming a really big issue, I believe, here. And it's of concern to me because I am in that age bracket. And no, I'm not going to find myself homeless for sure. I'm fortunate that I have a stable financial situation. But I do have friends and colleagues in that bracket that don't own their own homes, and they're going to find themselves in a position when they're no longer working of not being able to afford the rents that they're paying.
That is very unfortunate. I'm sorry to interrupt. And
Mm.
that's in what I'm hearing is you're possibly seeing the future curve where it's going to financially affect a lot of middle-aged women because of the living expenses and the overall inflation and the cost of goods rising up so fast. And the situation is similar to here where I live. I'm in Los Angeles, United States right now, and over here the prices have dramatically risen too. And interestingly enough, single family residence prices have gone up only. Not only, but single family residence prices have gone up dramatically. Like if the house that was worth 700,000 within 5 months went up to 950,000, and it wouldn't stay on the market over 5 days.
Mm.
It's ridiculous. And about 3 days ago, I've read a post on that was made by CNBC Market saying that the Wall Street investors snatched, that was the word they used as well, snatched $77 billion worth of single family residences during the pandemic alone. So what's going on is what you're describing, what's happening in Australia is happening over here too. And I wonder if it's this is happening everywhere else in the world simultaneously, where the inflation is
Mm.
just going up.